So to get in here... Oh, just need to have the drive engine too. Okay. Well, we got that incoming, so once we have that, we need to fill up our mech power. Oh, speaking of power, we may need to set up a second miner in here. Well, luckily we got one in our inventory. The question is, where can we fit this bastard? Not necessarily really good ones in here. Like, we could maybe set it down here. That would be, what, 4? Would be 4. If you rotate this around, we can get 6 from that one. I suppose we'll place it there. Let's just take this one out. A little too wide. Right, so we'll have it feeding up there. Gonna fix possibly our issues with the coal in here. I mean, still filling up quite nice. Oh, well, it's still emptying over here. It got a nice buffer. I'd rather have a lot of extra than too little, because that's been having some problems with production, clearly. But now we have a problem with electricity again, so how about we build another thermal power station? Luckily we got just enough resources to build one. We need more iron. Luckily, we can probably steal a little bit from here. Now, where is the thermal power station? It's almost done. There we go. So, place it there. It's not at the same level as the other one, but it just lowers the distance for the sorter. Oh, it's actually the other way around right now. Wait, so is the... Oh, but it's the same side. Okay, right at the middle. Now that should be sending in stuff here. Is there... Oh, there might be a problem with the fuel getting in here. As long as you get tempted to not use the graphene for these. Just use the graphene for the production there and have coal coming in here instead. Because it doesn't look like these are keeping up. Whereas the mine could certainly do it. You know what? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Rid of these. Right, what I could do is... Actually, we're going to have to get rid of some of this. But I'm not entirely sure if we can place it right in there. Probably not. Nope. Pull it back a little bit again then. Get a splitter in here. Are you going there? Go through there. Oh, right, we're having a bit of a power issue. I mean, I guess it makes sense. There's no coal in or any fuel in here. At least these work even without the fuel in there. I mean, there is still some power in the system. So now that should be fixing the problem. Is it pushing it out here? Okay, now it is. Very slowly. Okay, there we go. So we're just using good old coal. Might need to set up the faster sorters in here, actually. Faster speed things up a little bit. So that it can keep the other one fuel as well. Although that's going to have a... Well, probably going to have a bit of an issue down here then. I could prioritize that one. So that there's always probably enough going down here. How's this one getting the coal right when it needs it right now? I suppose I could set up a faster one down here. Need to rebuild that one. I accidentally took away the wrong portion. There we go. Now I should be getting the fuel more frequently, and now we got no longer an issue with power. Good. Well, now we know. Another thing that I suppose I could do is I could make some more solar panels. It's kind of the end goal of this game anyway, to use a lot of solar power. Of course, that's being produced around the sun, not here on the planet. I wonder how close to each solar panel can you have these? Now, it doesn't put in a lot of, or put out a lot of power. So every building can pass through resources, but not... Ah, fair enough. So what buildings do we know that they can at least? Okay, so... Wow. Oh, okay, so you can actually have the solar panels right next to each other. Good. That saves a lot of room. Of course, they don't work during nighttime. Although, actually, we have a look at the map. North Pole would be there. If we were to set up a solar panel up there and connect it to the network, then that would be a steady amount of power being produced there. Processors, huzzah! Now it's titanium smelting. Trying to get to. Well, so if we wanted to build another solar panel, what would we be lacking? Silicon. Luckily we can get some from here. Actually, how hard would it be to set up a production line for these? We need circuit boards, require copper and iron, and we need the silicon and more copper. Might be rather copper intensive. I suppose it would be possible. Hold on. The silicon, circuit boards, and copper. If you find your silicon planet, you're going to build a solar ring around your planet. I mean, that would probably provide a fair bit of power. I haven't gotten that far yet, like, I've never even left my planet yet. On the other hand, I've already doubled my hours in the game, or more than doubled my hours in the game during this stream, so, you know. Actually, do we have assembly machines? Let's get at least 2. Then what we'll probably need is we'll need to drag this one down here. Get a little bit closer. There we go. That may cause some troubles around here, but that's fine. Right, so we've got the assembly machines. We might want to set up a splitter in here, actually. You go in, go out, and probably get a line out this way. There we go. Then, if we set up a assembly machine down here, actually, oh, we could place it somewhere around here. Then have another one over here, because it needs a fair bit of extra. No, I'm not entirely sure if that's the best place to have it. You place it down here instead. And let's put in the Tesla tower in somewhere around there, probably. What we're going to do is we're going to have the this be the one that produces the circuit boards. Although, is that might be too close. It's probably too close. Maybe one step further away. Get the copper down there. You connect it there. You start producing the... what's it called? Solar panels. That's the thing. That's the thing that we're trying to work here. Connect there, you connect there. Have to get a... and technically it doesn't need to go that far. I want it to be at this middle there. Looks nicer. Right, so now we just need to get this producing the circuit board, and then we can bring this bad boy from here. There. If need be, we can rotate this around after that, so have it turn this way. And you go down there. I think the next thing to do is... oh, we can't make these. Is it because we need... oh, we need magnetic cores, okay. That's not a problem. Leads a little bit from the production queue here. Right, so I wanted to make some of these. I can make two. I'll make two to start with. Basically want to have it connected... oh, titanium is melting completely. Huzzah! And this is the Mecha Core level 2. It's going to increase the energy that we can have quite nicely. That's good. Right, did we get the wireless transmission towers? Not yet. How far can we place this? Right about there. Try to get to the North Pole here. Start setting up some solar panels up there. Making sure, is this... no, the North Pole is all the way there. Okay, we need a lot more. Get around there. Okay, so we'll probably... what we'll need to do is we'll start gathering up a little bit of this here. Get like 50 or something like that. Or we may have taken everything that you could pump out that quickly. Oh well. But if I remember correctly, you can't place multiple assembly machines on top of each other, can you? Get one and check if that's possible. Oh, okay. That's a shame. I mean, we do have more room over here that we can utilize if need be. Which is to say that we probably do need to. Oh, we can't actually fit it there. Oh, never mind then. And technically on this side, I suppose, if we drag in the copper a little bit further, we could be utilizing this. And I'm not going to bother with that right now. Alright, yeah, we got the extra oil refining. We should probably get that in place soon. But first things first, I want to build more of these. Let's go and put down the oil refinery. Go. Right, so if we go again the opposite side, I suppose we can... that's also going to be blocked by that, but it's fine. We can get the plasma refining there. Can we get another... well, we can do it this way. that there. Now this is gonna start to be quite spaghetti in here. So, warning. Get you a little bit closer. You down there. Connect to that one. I'll need to go. Oh crap! No, 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 no. It's not allowed. The conveyor belt. I want to select the shorter. There we go. Set filter. Only refined oil. What the hell? Okay, now we need to go ahead and take these. Well, I mean, has a lot to do with it, actually. If you ask me. Okay, well, can we? What's the problem in here? Is there something in there we can't really see? Especially with that out there. Because I'm pretty sure that that's not full. There you are. Now they're getting down here, and it's gonna get stuck again. A little bit. There we go. Can I actually... I'm not entirely sure if I can put in the oil there. Hey, Mecha Core level 2 completed. Just called it. Oh, right, we are actually a bit low in power, aren't we? Can we use the oil as a... Oh, we can. Okay, well, that's a use for it. One of many, I reckon. Right, so let's go ahead and sort out this one. The other side of this. Now remember to put the filter in there. Correct filter, mind you. And I believe I can probably just put down that there. So that's going to allow them to build a fair bit more. And we did have a buffer here probably a little while, but not for long. Okay, now if we want to build more of the long-range towers, we need to get probably more. Actually, no, we can build one more. I need more coils. Alright then, alright then. Go leech off from here again. Right, and we are actually not that low. Oh, right, we're currently recharging from the network. But yeah, we've got plenty of coal in here. Although the max power is now so much higher, that may be a problem. How many are solar panels? I lost my words there. Right, we got 10 over here. Good. Enough to set up a little bit. We could probably take some foundations from here. Oh, they stack really high, actually. Oh, that's useful. Do some recharging again. Going up rather nicely. But actually, in the meanwhile, while we are recharging, let's see. So at the North Pole, yeah, I'm probably going to have to set up some sort of platform there. Right about there, but that would allow us to get power pretty much throughout the day, unless we're behind our gas giant here. Right, how many do we have? We got 3 of these. Can we get... We can't get another one because we need probably more coils. But no, I think... No longer about coils, is it? Oh, no, no, it is. Takes 4 each. Oh, right, yeah. Okay, well, another 20. We should be able to build One more? No, two more. Good. And then it's time for us to go and plant a little bit more of the power lines in here. All the energy grid. So we got a decent bit of increase in the core energy, that's for sure. How far can we reach? Right about there. There's coal and crude oil in here, and copper. Okay, so we are really starting to have problems with our power again. But that is something that we're trying to fix here now. So that's gonna be enough for getting the grid in here, then get a few Tesla towers in here. And let's start laying down the foundation. Okay, so the small grids over there take a lot of it. Actually going to look rather nice. Then what we'll do actually is we shall set a Tesla tower right at the center there. And then can we get the solar panels gonna be 4. Inventory capacity, huzzah. Okay, let's see. If we start from there, how many can we fit in this now? Probably a bit more than what we have. Colliding with objects, that's not allowed. And then we don't have any more. Right, how much are we actually producing? A decent bit. Not entirely sure how much these are actually producing, but 88%, okay. Could be worse. It's actually, we do have more foundations, don't we? We do. Okay, so let's widen this platform a little bit. We'd have plenty of soil. I actually wonder, is the soil per planet or total? If it's per planet, I mean, that would kind of make sense. Like, who knows who starts shipping soil from one planet to another? Ah, okay, so quick changes there, so we'll need to probably do this one first. There we go. And how much do we have still? 167. Okay, we can probably do some of this. I don't think we can do a full circle anymore, but alright. We can go and get more in the future once we bring in more solar panels. This should hopefully help fixing some of the power issues that we are having, or have been having. Oh, we did actually manage to get the full circle there. Excellent. Okay, so we still need to... Oh, hold on a minute. Is that... Communicate... Oh, right. Another drone. Good. Let's go have a look at the... I suppose we could get the crystal smelting. I'll show what we'll be doing with that. Oh, crap out into diamonds. Diamond recipe advanced and crystal silicon. Oh, is that used for accumulator. Right, that takes the silicons, and is there... I'm not sure what the other one over there is, but... better logistics might be a good idea as well. That takes a bit more blues than red, so that is actually lovely. Proton frequency conversion. Proton binary can convert low frequency photons into high frequency, quickly reducing solar energy loss from solar radiation. I'm guessing this is gonna open. Well, yeah, we'll queue that up. And deuterium fractionation. Oh, so what does this do? Hydrogen. Oh, right, basically making nuclear fuel. Mini fusion power generation. Superconductors is probably some. Oh, we can actually get that without using red science. And polymer, chemical, organic crystal. Oh, so this is where you use the. Okay, fair enough. X-ray. Ooh. Okay, interesting. So you take the refined oil and hydrogen, and you turn that into graphene and more hydrogen. Now that is interesting. That's probably something that we do actually want. Right, well, there's a little bit of research to be again. Using so much. Yeah, I can imagine. Because the regular stuff is just not very quick by the looks of it. Look at the grid. So, yeah, we actually managed to increase the amount of power available quite a bit there. X-ray is infinite. Oh. I mean, technically you do need... Hold on. Oh yeah, oil is infinite, isn't it? It's just not available on every planet, but yeah. Running a bit low on stone here. That. And we should have another 10 waiting here, yep. That craft on another set of 10. Okay, so iron is doing fine. Let's actually grab some more of those. I know that we'll need them for something, one way or another. So next tech after this is going to be the better engines. Yeah, drive engine, so that's going to allow us to go to the other planets. And that's probably going to be where we end the stream, because we have been going for a fair bit already. We'll get that tech research, so next week we can then get to the other planets. So yeah, we're producing a decent bit in here. X-ray is going to be probably some... Ooh, hello. Oh, we're having a problem with graphene. Okay. I mean, we can increase the production of that. That's not really a problem. Should have plenty of smelteries now. Use in that. And graphene, there we go. Are all of these working? For the most part. I think that ran out of fuel. It's probably the longer distance, actually. Graphite, right. Graphene is a bit different thing. Put the the faster one in here. There we go. So it's gonna get the coal there. That's gonna be putting out the power more. Actually, right. If we have a look at the power, can we see what is producing it? See the local planet, yes, but can we see what exactly is? Graphene is needed in the future. Yep. So I'm kind of hoping that there would be something that would tell me, like, what portion of the power is produced by what, because that would be really handy. Let's go grab some more solar panels in the meanwhile. Hey, communication control level 2. Excellent. We grab a bit of the foundations. Then over here, oh, we got another 10. Go run to the North Pole and set up more solar panels there. Although... oh, it might... hold on a minute. Is it nighttime in there now? Yeah, it is. Kind of. Oh, yeah. Getting a bit away. Sounds like getting more electricity tonight. I mean, technically true. Although I think in this universe we have the Santa from Futurama, and it's going to be living in the ice planet. So we'll probably need to get some sort of batteries going in there, or at some point, just so that we can then store the solar power at least. Right, let's start placing down more of these. So we'll place you down there. Ah, no, we can't put one there. Shame. Well, what we can place there is these. Actually, is that going to be connected? Yes, it is. Good. I'm tempted to continue along these lines here. Probably continue along the main line here as well. Got another object. That there. Go along this line. On there. How many? We got 9 more. Actually, do we even need these in here? Because they do link to each other. Probably not, actually. Continue along this line. Only we've got 4 more. Okay. So what I'm actually thinking is I'm going to take away that one. Just separate this from the rest of them for a little while. Bit over there. It gives a bit more room for the solar panels in here. Okay, we run out of solar panels. Are these actually... I think they're putting out a lot of power, if all. I know, it's very low right now. So we'd probably need to set up a similar in the South Pole. So let's have a quick look. What does the South Pole look right now? It wouldn't be quite as bad. We'd probably want to set up some foundations there at first to get the nice grid going in there. Because that's possible. Pumping up and down here. There we go. At least we got here a little bit faster. Right, we've still got plenty of coal here. Let's take that in our inventory and put that in the neck, because it looks like we are actually a bit low on power. Oh, not really low, but could use a bit more. Right then, got some more solar power in there. We are about 100 matrix each. So on getting the engines to go into other planets. That's gonna be cool. We got solar panels in here. I'll just quickly grab that. We may be running a bit low. Yeah, we're running really low in silicon. Definitely the next planet, or the first planet that we go to is the planet with the silicon and titanium. And basically everything. So, I mean, coal is going to be a bit of a problem there. So, basically, if we have a look at the planet again, pretty sure that it did not have crude oil. A bit far away though. But yeah, it doesn't have oil, and both solar and wind are going to be a problem there. So we may want to set up some sort of a way to send power in there. I mean, it's a thing that can be done. It may take some time to actually for us to get there. A bit more of that. Oh man, there's a lot of coal going. Oh, right, because the power production is taking so much coal. Not much left over here. But at the same time, the power production really needs to take the coal. Now, I suppose we got a few options here. Have we got on the next... No, we haven't got on the next conveyor belts. Making this into a better conveyor belt would fix partially the problem. Or getting another mine pushing out stuff into... If we were to push over there, we wouldn't have to be balancing this one too much. Go ahead and get another mine just in case. I'm not necessarily going to place it down here, but it's a good thing to have in the inventory. Right, at least the... Just to make sure that, yeah, graphite is being produced there. It's backing up quite nicely, and... Okay, well, we still have a bit of a problem with the hydrogen, probably. Looking at the belt there, it's moving very slowly. Oh, actually, no, it's not. Oh. There's not really a lack of either one of these. Need another matrix lab here. But actually, let's have a look. So, that takes... How many? 6 seconds? Oh, right, well that would explain it. On top there. So we can at least increase the speed that we make them. Although now we'll probably run into a lack of materials in... Well, at least on this. Good enough. I mean, we got... Okay, less than 100. Hydrogen there. Yeah, okay. That is a problem. Got plenty of crude oil though, so that's good. I'm making... Oh, we've got 3 refineries, which probably could make another one if need be. Although for the aesthetics, we'd probably want to set up this... Actually, I wonder, can... Let's go and try something here. Can we take from a belt up in a higher place? Not by the... Well, not at least that way. Kinda wanna know if we can make this a bit less spaghetti. Right, if we go down this way, can we take from here? Angle too wide. I'm guessing no. I mean, yeah, it's only 3 refineries so far, but like, we don't have production in any other planets or anything like that, so it's just to get started. We're about to get that. There we go. Drive engine level 2. So this is where we're going to end the stream.
You have received the ability to sail. Double-click the space key to lift off to enter the flight mode, and keep pressing the forward direction and space keys in the flight mode, and you will enter the sailing mode when you reach a certain altitude.
Thank you.